Alaife was a village kissed by the gods, its people thriving under the canopy of sprawling kola nut trees and basking in the glamour of age-old traditions and moonlit festivals. Adaora, a maiden of breathtaking beauty, the first daughter of a very rich and honorable chief Ichi-Okwu. She was the pride of her family. A maiden whose beauty was said to rival the most stunning sunsets. Her skin glowed like polished ebony, and her voice had the sweetness of a flute played by the gods themselves. Many men in the village sought to win her heart, but Adaora was not interested in any of them. Among her admirers was Obinna. One fateful evening during the moonlight dance, an annual festival in Alaife, the heavens gifted the land with the phenomenon of the singing moon. As the moon hung low and radiant in the sky, it hummed a soft, melodious tune believed to be the gods whispering blessings to mortals. Under this moon, Adaora met Obinna, a humble blacksmith whose heart burned for her like the fiery forge he worked at. His hard hands spoke of his dedication to his craft. He was no chief's son, no warrior of great renown, yet he carried himself with a quiet strength that intrigued Adaora. When their eyes met, it was as though the singing moon bound their souls together. They spent the night talking, their laughter blending with the drum beats of the festival. By dawn, they had fallen irrevocably in love. But Adaora's father, Ichi-Okwu, and his wife Adanma had other plans. Uzo, the son of the neighboring village's chief Ichi-Okonkwo, had been promised Adaora's hand in marriage. Uzo was wealthy, powerful, and proud. His heart was as cold as the stones of Obinna's forge. But his social status was perfect for the kind of man Ichi-Okwu wanted for his daughter as a husband. When Ichi-Okwu discovered his daughter's affection for Obinna, he flew into a rage. "A mere blacksmith, who is not in the same status as our family," he shouted. "How dare you shame this family, Adaora? You will marry Uzo as he is the man who is benefiting to be called your husband, not that common blacksmith." Defying her father, Adaora began meeting Obinna in secret, their love blossoming in the shadows of the night. Obinna, determined to earn the right to marry Adaora, sought wisdom from Enze Obedike, the oldest man in the village. The elder, who had lived through 3 generations of kings, told Obinna, "Only the gods can grant you what you seek. You must journey to the sacred mountain of Ezenwanyi, where the goddess of destiny resides. There you will find your answers." So Obinna embarked on a perilous journey to the sacred mountain of Ezenwanyi. He was courageous and unafraid. As he set off into the unknown with Adaora's secret blessing and prayer, the path to the mountain was filled with challenges. Deep in the dark forests and treacherous rivers, he battled against wild beasts, mystical spirits, and evil spirits of the night. His blacksmith's hammer and Adaora's love and blessings were his only weapon. One stormy evening he encountered Amadioha, the god of thunder and justice. The god appeared as a towering figure cloaked in lightning. "Why do you seek the favor of the gods?" Amadioha asked. "Speak with a heart free of deceit, or perish where you stand." Obinna knelt, his voice steady as he replied, "I seek not riches or glory, but the love of a woman who owns my heart. I will endure any pain and face any trial if it means I can honor her with my love." Amadioha, moved by the purity of Obinna's intentions, allowed him to pass but warned, "Betrayal hides in the shadows of your journey. Be vigilant, young one." While Obinna fought for their future, Uzo's jealousy reached a boiling point. He poisoned Ichi-Okwu's mind, spreading lies that Obinna sought to use dark magic to steal Adaora away, and that he wanted to marry Adaora so he could inherit Ichi-Okwu's wealth in the future. Ichi-Okwu, blinded by fear for his family's honor, locked Adaora in her hut, forbidding her from ever seeing Obinna again. Watched over by her spiteful cousin Nkeru, who envied her beauty and love. Meanwhile, Obinna reached the sacred mountain. Before him stood Ezenwanyi, the goddess of destiny, veiled in shimmering light. "Why do you disturb my peace, mortal?" she asked, her voice like the rustle of leaves in the wind. "I have come to prove my love," Obinna said, bowing low. "Tell me what I must do." The goddess handed him a golden anklet, radiant and heavy with divine power. "This will reveal the truth hidden in the hearts of men," she said. "But remember, love demands sacrifice. Are you ready to pay the price?" "I am," Obinna replied without hesitation. As he descended the mountain, the anklet in hand, Obinna was haunted by Amadioha's warning. Back in Alaife, Uzo and Nkeru's schemes deepened. Nkeru, driven by jealousy, fabricated tales of Adaora conspiring with Obinna against her father. With Adaora isolated, it seems if it was the end of their love story. Obinna returned to Alaife to find his beloved imprisoned and his name tarnished. Yet he did not falter. On the night of the next singing moon, he marched into the village square, where the elders had gathered for council. He placed the golden anklet before Ichi-Okwu. "This anklet will reveal the truth," Obinna declared, his voice steady. As the anklet gleamed, it cast beams of light onto Uzo and Nkeru. Their lies unraveled, their treachery exposed. The villagers gasped as Uzo stammered excuses and Nkeru wept bitterly. Ichi-Okwu, ashamed of his actions, embraced his daughter and begged for her forgiveness. But the gods were not yet done. Ezenwanyi's voice echoed in the wind, declaring, "Love has triumphed, but a price must still be paid." Obinna, understanding the weight of her words, bowed his head. "Take my voice, if it means Adaora will be free." And so the gods silenced Obinna, taking from him the voice that had won hearts and spoken his love. Mute but unbroken, Obinna and Adaora were finally wed under the singing moon. The village celebrated their union, the drums beating louder than ever before. Uzo, humbled and shamed, left Alaife, never to return. Nkeru sought forgiveness from Adaora, becoming her biggest ally. Though Obinna could no longer speak, his actions spoke volumes. His love for Adaora burned brighter than any words could convey. Their love became a beacon of hope, inspiring songs and stories. But the gods were not finished. One stormy night, as thunder roared, Amadioha reappeared before Obinna. "You have proven your love and your courage," the god said. "Speak now." Obinna's voice returned, carrying with it the power of truth. He became a revered figure, a bridge between the gods and Alaife. Together, he and Adaora lived their life in wisdom and grace, their love immortalized in legend. Together, they became a symbol of unwavering devotion, their story passed down through generations. It is said that on nights when the moon sings, the spirits of Obinna and Adaora dance among the stars, blessing lovers who dare to defy the odds for their happiness. The story of Adaora and Obinna is a testament to the power of true love. Love that endures trials, requires sacrifice, bravery, selflessness, and unwavering faith. It surpasses wealth, power, and even tradition. It reminds us that the greatest riches are not in wealth or power, but in the courage to fight for what matters most. It is also a reminder that love is not just about words, but actions, and that honesty and perseverance will always triumph over deceit and selfishness. This is the tale of When the Moon Sings, a timeless African legend of love against all odds. May it inspire all who listen to love fearlessly. Thank you for joining us today on Ijeawele Tales and Stories, the vibrant world of African folklore. Here, each tale carries the spirit of our ancestors, their wisdom, and their love for storytelling. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to keep these timeless tales alive. Until next time, may the songs of the moon and the whispers of the wind guide your path. Stay inspired and stay curious.